stuck working for you, Corey. I was going to get rid of him last week after he smacked me, but I felt bad for him, and now I just might get rid of you for that. Hey everybody, it's Dave and Corey here again at Zapp Comics. It's Zapp Talk number 30.
Wow, 3 decades of Zapp Talk. 1 a year.
Pretty impressive.
You know, right?
Because you're what, 24? 25 years old?
25, that's right.
He's older than you are. Pretty
I know.
cool.
I know.
Huge week.
Legacy.
You done?
Now I am. Wow, rude. Anyway, comic books are probably coming out, I guess.
Huge week for Superior fans. Since it's July, it's Superior month.
Mm-hmm.
You got Superior Team Up number 1 and Superior Spider-Man number 14. Superior Team Up, I believe, is replacing Avenging.
It is.
Because Avenging was technically like a team-up book anyways. They just called it Avenging Spider-Man for whatever reason. So now it's the same team, I believe, with Christopher Yost doing the writing, Dave Lopez doing the art, and then Rivera doing the covers.
Mm-hmm.
So the same team's doing it. I think it's literally a continuation, but they're just calling it Superior Team Up. So which is cool. You don't know much about this one. They really haven't released any details on what's going on in there, but I'm sure it's good. Avenging sold well.
Yeah.
Yost was a great writer, so we'll see what happens. So that's kicking it off. You know, there's a lot of variant covers, of course. It's Marvel, Spider-Man, of course, is variants.
Superior 14.
Yes, Superior
Heats up.
14. That comes out like 3 times a month almost, which is cool.
Yeah.
But
after the last issue, where things got a little hot and heavy.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was pretty, it was a brutal book.
I think this one, he takes us down Shadowland, I think.
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it.
Literally, all of it.
Every bit of it.
I didn't know Shadowland was still around, but I thought the Daredevil thing killed that. Yeah.
Did anyone? Yeah. Shadowland was the one who was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
Shadowland was one of those series where when it first came out, it was super hot, and then within like 3 days, it dropped like a rock, and everybody got stuck with all these books they were reading.
Thank God for Mark Waid. Because
he saved Daredevil.
He saved Daredevil. Because they were like, neat, Daredevil's wearing a black suit now. And he's like, but he's a bad guy. But he's possessed by a demon. But I don't care anymore. And then he was like, oh, here's Daredevil, by the way, guys, and it's great. And then they're like, oh, okay.
No, he did. He changed it. I mean, in like Fraction of Hawkeye, same thing.
He's the Listerine for the bad taste in our mouth.
Yeah.
Daredevil has
That's
a bad taste in all of our mouths.
That's a good one. I like that. You know, I also heard the other day was that July is the Saturday of summer. So that's your Listerine thing.
You hear that from Daredevil?
No, I don't hear. I heard it on the radio or something, but it's kind of cool because in August would be Sunday. It's cool.
That's good.
I never thought like that. But
hey, you learned something.
Yep.
Go tell your friends. They'll think you're great.
Trinity's still going strong in DC World.
Trinity means 3. The more you know.
The Trinity War is with the 2 Justice League books are big. This week you got Constantine 5, as well as Justice League Dark number 22. The story's moving along. It's not a long series. It's only going I think like 7 or 8 books, but it's moving fast. The last page of Justice League America number I think it was 6. The last one that came out was it's cool. It kind of threw a curveball at you, so it was neat. So this story is really picking up. The Justice League back issues are starting to sell like crazy again, so people are enjoying it. As much as people complain about these things, they love them. Like, everybody keeps on complaining about Superior Spider-Man, and yet the series goes up. Same thing with Justice League.
Something to talk about in the comic book world.
People complain.
Cross over everybody's titles.
That's what you do. It's a business. It's sales. If you don't want it, don't pick it up.
But you know what I do want, and I'm going to pick up? Hunger.
Yeah, Hunger finally comes out. It's the aftermath, I guess, of Age of Ultron.
This is the only thing to come out of Age of Ultron. I'm still happy.
Yeah, because it was very messy at the end. It was controversial. People said it sucked. Some people loved it. A lot of people said it sucked. But one of the bright points of it was the hunger part, where Galactus pops up and he's looking at Miles Morales.
So Galactus is in the Ultimate Universe, and he's looking to ruin it worse than Jeff Loeb did. It's going to be awesome.
It's cool. I like it. I mean, it's Galactus. It's a cool take on it. I think they're going to merge everything eventually with the universes because the Ultimate stuff doesn't really sell.
You know, everybody's pretty much dead.
Yeah, except for the Spider-Man, which the last one left. I think they'll bring him over. You know, kind of like they're going to do with Spider-Man 2099. They're going to bring him in. So
a lot of Spider-Man. It's a bunch.
That's a ton.
It's like you got 2 handfuls of Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of Spider-Man. Yeah. On the toy aspect, we got Square Enix and Play Arts figures. They're making from Dark Knight, the movie series. They're making Catwoman and Joker. Obviously, it looks like Ledger and Hathaway. They're pretty cool. They come with accessories. You can change their heads. They have multiple hands.
Just like the real Hathaway and Ledger.
Yes. Whatever that means.
They have multiple hands. Anyway, those are coming out. Here's pictures of them now to make it less awkward. Look at how cool that is. Also this one. That's also another picture of it. Hey, remember we were talking about comic books? Because Hawkeye, the Annual is coming out.
Yeah, this is a little late. It was supposed to be out a few weeks ago. And it's all about Kate Bishop.
Lady Hawkeye.
Which is Lady Hawkeye. Apparently she goes to L.A. to get away from New York City and Clint Barton, but guess what goes with her? Trouble. Trouble goes with her. She can't get away from trouble, Dave.
Wow.
No matter how hard she tries.
It's good, though, or else it'd be a very boring book.
So it's all about her. Again, this book, I know earlier we touched on with Daredevil. Hawkeye was one of those guys who could never sell because of Fraction, movie, everything about it. It's one of the top-selling steady Marvel books, which is amazing to say.
Great art.
You know, great art, great stories, everything. They're handling this book perfectly. And it just keeps getting better and better, so it's cool. It's still weird to see on top of the charts books like Daredevil, Hawkeye, and Aquaman, but when you put the right people on them, they sell.
That's right.
And it's been working. To finish it off, Batman, Superman #2 comes out. 1 sold like crazy, even with the variants. It's still sold out of the park. So
I loved it. I was a big fan of the first one.
You know what? I was a little iffy about it because that art style, which I do like, doesn't really fit those characters to me. But it fits a story, so even I liked it. So it's really cool. I love Jay Lee's art. I just like it on things like Inhumans and darker books. But I think it fits this, so it's pretty cool. Again, you can always find us on YouTube, or on Twitter, or on Facebook, or in the store. You know, we have a Zapp Talk Facebook page, and we have like almost 500 fans already, which thank you for that.
We do kids parties. We'll come to your kids party. Corey does balloon animals. I just eat cake.
I was going to get rid of him last week after he smacked me, but I felt bad for him, and now I just might get rid of you for that. Bye, guys.